Well, guys, welcome back. It is the next morning. It froze hard last night. So I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to get this guy running this morning. I'll try, but who knows? It is absolutely freezing out here this morning. Handlebars are froze over with the frost. The only thing that aren't frozen are my carburetors over there. And hood's froze. So that one's froze. The 580 over here is frozen, which this one doesn't really matter because I'm gonna pick back up on him during the summer. But then there's my nice 900 that's been sitting out cold and all that jazz. And this one isn't too frozen for whatever reason, I did not know. But gotta keep this one nice. This is my really nice one, so that one is kind of like the extendable. Don't really care what happens to it. But we're gonna get in the shop this morning, get myself some gloves. Get myself some gloves and then see if we can't get the son of a gun going. Whew. My fingers are already freezing from being out here for not even like 5 minutes. Also got chores to do today. Well, not really chores, but gotta get some more pellets over to the house and get the round bale done for the horses and all that jazz. So does not look like I still got my screwdriver right here. Where'd that go? He's probably still over here. Chilly, I will tell you. Chilly. Where's my screwdriver at? I have too many screwdrivers at this point. Where'd that one go? Oh, there it is. Wait, no, that's not the screwdriver. Oh, looks like I lost another screwdriver then. Oh, no, there he is. Found it. Oh, gosh. Gonna be a long haul for this guy. He's been not doing so good for the last couple of months. And hopefully that was the problem, because me and my dad were talking. And with that type of stuff, since the top was broke and black soot was getting sucked in, and that's right where these basically right where up here where the seal was broke, that's where all the mechanics are for this to slide up and down. So when that slides up and down, there's a gap in between both sides of the wall, and when it does that, it could very well be letting air into the motor, more air than it needs. And yeah, so basically I think we found the culprit, hopefully. Think yesterday all I used was a screwdriver and the big old wrench, so I'll get the wrench real quick and then I'll throw her all back together and try firing her up again for the about 100th time this week. Already gunshots going off this morning from the frickin' neighbors down below, which isn't really too surprising, but typically happens. Ooh, chilly, man. Chilly. One cool thing I didn't know is that this also had a throttle position sensor, kind of like my Honda, that I have issues with as well. And that way, I need both hands to do this, so I will bring you guys back once I get it all put back in and all put back together. Okay, see you guys in a couple. I got it running. Well, guys, got it started. Got to over here and the exhaust pipe popped off. So yeah, it's running decent, I guess. I mean, not too terrible. So probably gonna have to get new springs for it. It's running decent. As soon as I put the airbags back on, though, it didn't want to run no more. So I gotta look into that. And there's air bubbles in the fuel, so I'll have to figure. Sorry about cutting that short, guys. My sister's friend had to get out of here, so I had to move it out of the way for her to get out. So like I said, it's getting air bubbles in the fuel, which I'm guessing that's an air leak somewhere. I don't know where from. I need to get that exhaust back on, but the exhaust is extremely hot. I just burnt my hand on the exhaust once again. But yeah, I mean, it's running decent. The air box isn't in it right now because as soon as I put the air box previous, like a couple minutes ago, it didn't fire back up. So there's something going on with that. So I need to get that figured out. Then I need to figure out why air is in the lines. I might just need to run it out a lot to get the air all out. So yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for it to cool down, put the exhaust back on, drive it back up to the shop, and see why I'm getting air in the fuel. See what's going on with that. It might be that fuel pump down there is having an issue. But yeah, it's running once again, ladies and gentlemen. So now it's just got to figure out why there's air bubbles, why it's kind of running crappy-ish, and then yeah, put the exhaust back on once it gets cooled down, and then drive it back up and get all that done. So yep, so probably gonna go back up to the house real quick and wait for this to cool down, or grab my 900 and get my 900 down here and pull this sled up with the 900. So yeah, that poor 900 though, that at this point it's just the recovery rig for all these sleds. I kind of feel bad for it, but you know, gotta get them fixed one way or another. But yeah, so that seems like that was the problem, was that gasket that was broke, because as soon as I put that in, I let it get warmed up and get feel to it. And after I got that done, it took about like 5 minutes of pulling to get it all circulated, because it hasn't rained in like 2 months. So after I got that, it was mostly fine. So now I think all I'm gonna do is wait for exhaust pipe to cool down, put it back on, drive it back up, tear it back down to see where the air is getting in from. I think it might be one of the lines, because those lines are pretty old. So it might be one of those. I don't know. But I mean, it's going decent. It technically left us stranded on the driveway, I should say. So there you guys go. That's a nice view of it. The 800 that does not run. It's a nice motor though. I mean, I hope I can get it running again and get it all fixed, because this thing last year was a freaking brute. It was a freaking workhorse. It has more pulling power than that 900 does, because it's lower to the ground, so it gets more traction. So this one is truly the best sled I have right now for pulling and working. But my greatest one for up in the hills is the 900, which next winter, or next season I should say, I'm going to get these two registered and licensed, and I'm going to take them up Penorville Mountain or something, I think it is what it's called. So I'm going to get that done for them. And hopefully this upcoming season, there's going to be a lot more riding. It's not going to be really too much more fixing stuff. These first couple years on the channel is just going to be getting everything running, everything done, so that I don't have to keep messing with it. And then just going to be riding. One thing I do need to get done though is this track. When I bought it, the dude said it was missing a couple paddles. And over the years, well, over last year, I've torn off about 3 more of them. So definitely need to figure that out. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice sled. So yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to quit talking and get back to this. Hopefully the exhaust pipes cool down enough so I don't burn my hand on it again. Get it stuck back on there and then drive back up. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and get this all done. So, see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. I got the 800 going again. Got it all fixed. But first off, before we go look at it, we got some decals to put on the Honda. And we got a couple more to go put on the 800 and 900 over there. So, got these probably around like a year ago-ish. Maybe 2 years possibly. Never used them. Never put them on anything. So, hopefully, this goes decent. Let's get that kind of all cleared off. I might put it on this side, actually. Yeah, let's put it on here. Get it all dried off. And hold on. Bam. There we go. It's on there. Should stay, hopefully, if it's a good sticker. Okay, so that one's done. Now, we're going to go put them on the 800 and 900 now. So let's walk up here. Wonder if that 800 will start for us today. If she's doing good or she's doing bad, that's my question. I think it will. Hopefully it does. Alrighty. Let's go get these two on. Okay. So, got my family's opinion, and this one's gonna go on the 900. So, hold on here. Gotta get the sticker off first. Guess I'll put it on the other side of the windshield because I already got the Fly Racing on here. So we'll stick him right about there. Yeah, there we go. Heck yeah. There we go. We're gonna put the last one on the 800 right here. Try and get it off first. Okay. Let's put him on now. I think I'm gonna put him on this side of the windshield. Right there, so passerbyers can look at it. Bam. Done. So now we're gonna see if the 800 will fire up for us today. It's about maybe 10-ish degrees. I'm only out in a sweatshirt, so it really can't take that long to start this thing, or else I'm gonna be cold. Woo. Almost. Come on now. Gonna be cold, so we're trying to find, since I don't have a tripod, I'm trying to find angles on stuff. Not all the greatest. Okay, let's see if we can't get started. Key on, choke on. Let's see here. Key on or off? That's on. Ooh. Oh, there she goes. Ready to pop. Almost. Come on now. Bam. I definitely got to turn up the idle though. It's idling right at 0. So I definitely got to fix that, but it's running. Let's go take it for a ride real quick. Definitely got to turn up the idle. It also needs some more gas in it, but yeah, see, then once I go back down to idle, it goes to about yeah, then idle's pretty dang low. So I think I'm gonna have to turn up the idle. So I guess I'll be in the next part. Might be able to actually do it now. If I can get to the carburetors. Need some more gas, and then the idle definitely needs to be turned up more. But at least it stays running, you know? So this one's running right now. Let's see if we can't get this 900 going. Let's go, baby. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah. Second pull every time, baby. this one's still over here idling at like 0 RPM. But I think what happened was after I replaced that gasket was it was sucking in way too much air beforehand. And it was sucking in way too much air beforehand. So it was idling real high. So I think that was the problem with it. So now that it's, oh, there it goes. Yeah, it looks like I got ran out of fuel. But now that it's running and all that, and it's idling, I think I just need to turn up the idle jets and all that jazz, because if it was getting too much air sucked in, it was running off of mostly just air and no fuel. So that could have been the problem. So yeah, let's see if I can get this started again. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Yeah, idle's perfect at choke, but once you take it off, it kind of just goes down. Yeah, see, and then it starts taking off at real high idle. So, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's getting ran out of fuel. Yeah, I just think it's out of fuel for right now. Also, I need to turn the choke up way higher. Well, not the choke, but the idle. Yeah, it's getting air bubbles in there, so it's definitely almost out of gas. Let's see here for a second. And you guys see down in there. No, you cannot. But anyway, like I see, it runs. So next time I see you, I will be filling it up with gas, making those idle jets a little more high, and taking her out to the meadows or out in the field, and we'll get some racing clips back and forth. I think the only reason why it's dying now, like I said, it's probably out of fuel. It's firing up every time now, but I mean, as you can see, it's literally on empty. So I think that's just the issue. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little clip. Next time I see you, I will be getting more fuel in this thing, turning the idle up a little more, and taking her out into the field, like I said, and all that jazz. So be watching out for this video coming up. Part 1 should be out by now. There's going to be 3 to 4 parts on this because it's definitely a bigger project. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in a couple days back working on that thing and getting more gas in it, getting it more idled out and all that jazz. So see you guys later.